Andrew Ellis, now playing rugby out of New York for Rugby New York in MLR, that's Major League Rugby. You know this guy, 154 games for the Crusaders, 73 for Canterbury, played at 2 Rugby World Cups, 2007, 2011, 28 All Black tests, and most memorably, remember back to the 2011 final, who kicked the ball out when the final whistle was blown? It was him. What a treat. This is the best bit about being at these tournaments, that who you bump into your favourites, man. You kicked the ball out in 2011. It was you that kicked that ball out the last ruck and won us a World Cup, man. Andy Ellis.
Thanks, mate. No, it's good to bump into you, mate. My first ever sort of media press conference, I suppose, is it called? Felt a little bit nervous in there. I can't believe how many press turned up.
I don't want to say that, how to say this nicely, but you knocked it on. You asked the longest question I've ever heard in a press conference.
I got told off by the guy in charge. Look, mate, Andy, hurry up and speed up your question. So, yeah, no, it's good. Hey, I've learned from that. That's good.
So you're saying that you were in Dublin a couple of days ago, and I think that's really interesting. Tell that again about the attitude that you absorbed while you were over there.
Yeah, it was amazing. So it literally flew over for like 4 or 5 hours to just soak up some of that Irish atmosphere. And from when I sat on the plane, every row was talking about the game. They were all Irish. Wow. When I landed and showed my passport to the Irish passport control, they said, "Oh, you're going to be here still? Where are you going to be next Monday?" And I said, "Oh, in Paris." And they said, "No, you're not. You're going to be home." So Dublin, when landed there, everything, the Uber drivers in, went to a couple of pubs and chatted with some sort of ex-players and bits and pieces, and mate, the whole place has just come to a standstill. They see this as uniting a country.
So, you know, it's you kind of get a completely different vibe from them, don't you? And just being at this press conference as well, you know, watching the coach, watching Johnny Sexton there, watching these players there. I mean, they don't want to go overboard. They don't want to overdo it right now. But I just detect a kind of confidence in them.
Mate, that is exactly what it is. And that's what I felt from the people in Dublin as well, is this kind of air of confidence. They're like, why would we not win it? We've won 17 straight. We beat the All Blacks at home. It's our time. We're playing great rugby. We've got a coach that's inspiring the group. They kind of truly believe that this is the one they can get, and I don't mind that as an All Black supporter, because I know that we're class too, and we'll sneak up on a team like this and hopefully smack them right where they need it.
You know, when I asked that question about the aura and the invincibility, I mean, that's a real thing. I mean, that's because guys like you have earned this, and guys before you have earned this. I mean, it's not like, hey, we just strut around and we think that we're great for 100 years. No, this is hard-ass men who've actually achieved these results over that period of time, right?
Yeah, and, you know, it's that black jersey is something so special, and you do put it on, and there is a sense of belief, and we should win. That's how it feels.
Well, as a fan, that's what I feel.
Yeah, we do. That's what we do as Kiwis. So, and obviously it doesn't just happen like that. But it's nice to have that kind of confidence and know what's gone before, and try and leave a bit of you in that jersey as well. And so that's what this group here will be feeling this week. Is this is a massive statement game for us. I think that. I really believe this could be one of the great ever All Black chapters with what's happened in the last 18 months. And to go on and put a massive performance in this weekend and beat a pretty confident Irish team, it's going to be a game for the ages.
See, and going back to 2011, I look at this game now, and I think this is the most important match we've played at a World Cup since the semi-final in 2011. And you know the pressure you were under then after 24 years, right? 24 long years where we hadn't had it, and at home. So just kind of draw that parallel with what you were feeling then. Do you walk towards that? Do you embrace it? Do you actually want that?
Yeah, of course you do. It's exactly what you want. That's why you play it. The biggest games on the biggest stage, and it is probably a fair parallel from 2011. It's that big, you know.
Well, it's just that the fear of the unknown, Andy. This is the thing,
yeah,
you know.
Right.
And you know, I looked at it back then and thinking, my God, if we don't win this thing at home, there's a generation of New Zealanders who grow up and our team loses at these tournaments.
Yeah, it's not. It makes you sort of feel a little bit nervous just thinking about it again, doesn't it? But you know, like for the Irish, I kind of feel like this is probably their biggest game in their rugby history, which is a massive comment. But
wow.
But here they are. They beat the All Blacks. They should go on to make the final and have a pretty good shot at that. And then the flip side, the All Blacks, like I said, I feel like this could be one of our greatest ever chapters just because of the story that's played out in the last couple of years and everything, you know, that's gone on. So it's boiling to be one of the great games.
Do you know what I love about this as well, and this is what I love about being at these tournaments, is that to me, how many people get a chance in their life to become a world champion at anything. If you gave me a chance and said, hey, you can be a world champion doing what you do, holding a microphone, I would jump off the cliff to do that. So, but to be able to reach that, you've got to risk it as well. Like, so you've got to reach the stars, you've got to stand on the chair to do it, right? So that's, to me, what the excitement and the nervousness and all of that, you have to bring, somehow bottle it and channel it in the right direction.
Yeah, exactly. And that two genuinely brilliant teams, like outstanding athletes on both teams, countries that have come to a standstill to watch this game. It all boils kind of to this one performance, and we don't know what's going to happen, really, do we? Like, I think that rugby hasn't felt this exciting for a long time, and here we are at a World Cup. We just don't know what's going to happen.
Massive,
and,
eh?
Yeah, and the Irish will come, and you know that they're going to sing, and it's going to have this incredible atmosphere. Like, bring it on! If ever there's a time for this All Black team to stand up, what better moment?
Where else would you rather be in the world than right here, right now?
Here we go. I just wish it was game day now.
Lovely talking to you again, eh?
Always nice.
Can
to
I
chat,
thank
mate.
you on behalf of all Black fans, man? You kicked the ball out, won us a World Cup, dude.
Oh, thanks.
What a moment, eh?
Oh,
it's
thanks.
you. That was you.
Well, it was us.
Devlin.
Down goes Fraser! Down goes Fraser!
The platform.